Hello, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a sort of turquoise blue blown out glitter look. I think I said it at the beginning of the year, I want to play with more colour, and I really haven't done because I'm still a sucker for coppers. I love red shades, they're the most beautiful thing ever to me. But when I look at a neutral palette now, I'm like I'm getting bored of it. So I'm trying to step out and do more colours. So this is what this look is. I'm also just going to go for a very basic lip. And sort of go through the face as well. I'm going to put foundation, concealer, all of that shebang on the face. So yeah, let's jump into it. So for brows, I've already used the Benefit Browvo Conditioning Primer. I just put it on, let it dry, and here we are. So for brows, I'm going to take the Anastasia Dipbrow in Taupe. So I'm just going to take purely this. I usually take the pencil, but I'm really into this at the minute. And I used it the other day on my brows, just like the Taupe. Just the Dipbrow, and it worked really well. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. So I take that on the Anastasia number 12 brush. You can get this in a bundle on Cold Beauty. You get a brush, a Dipbrow, and a brow wiz. I think, is it 30 something pound, maybe 40? I'm not too sure, but it's a great set. So what I like to do is I like to just sort of flick it through the brows first, and then I'll go in and sort of fill out any lines and stuff and whether needs defining better. Then I just like to take a bit of the Benefit Gimme brows, so this is in shade 1, and I basically just brush that through the front of the brows. To prime the eyelids, I'm going to take the Revolution Prime and Lock Longwear Eyeshadow Primer. Then I'm just going to take a crown brush. So this is a duo fibre blending brush. I'm just going to take the flat side and just pack that out. So I'm just going to highlight the brow bone. So this is Glitter by Chelsea and Abby. So this is their loose highlighter, and this is in Northern Light. So basically it has a blue shift to it, which I thought would be quite pretty. I like around the eyebrow bone and the inner corner when we get to it. But I just thought this would be super pretty. Just like sort of go in with the theme of the look. Put a little bit of that underneath the brow bone. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm taking it on a Crown Brush C510. Then we're going to take the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. This is starting to get really big. I think I need to give it a clean. I'm going to take these two shades to start with, like I always do with the palette. So I'm just going to dip into those with a Crown Brush C441. I'm literally just going to put that directly in the crease. Do you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to put tape down first, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So yeah, we're going to take tape, because that's something I forgot to do first. And I'm literally, instead of taking it like diagonal, I'm almost take it at like a straight edge. Just because we're blowing it out, so I want it to come out more than go up more. So yeah. Yeah, we're just going to keep continuing to take the colour. So basically I am going to sweep it out to the tape, because I really want a blown out look. Just to blend that out a little further, I'm just going to take the other side of the crown brush from the Duo Fibre blending brush and just sort of blend that out a little bit more. Now for the next shade, I'm going to take this nice turquoise. Is it turquoise? I believe it's turquoise. Maybe green shade down here. So this is a matte shade first, and I'm going to take that on a blush tribe brush. So these come as a kit, but it's like the Spectrum one I have, but I'm using this, so yeah. Just going to dip into that. I'm not going to tap off, well, I'll tap off a little bit of the excess. I want to go in quite heavy with this, and I'm basically just going to put that directly into the socket and extend it out as well. Then to blend that out, I'm just going to take the same crown brush. So this is the C411. And just really blend that out, so really smoking it out as well to the outer tape. Just doing these nice buffing motions, little circular motions as well, whatever you feel the need to get it nice and blended. Okay, so I want to deepen up the colour a little bit, so I'm going to take this blue shade here, which is like this dark blue. I know it's a shimmer, but we're going to make it work. So I'm just going to take that on like this really dense brush. It's from a brand called, I think it's like Coveted. They don't make these anymore. I don't think the brands exist. So I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner. And then we will blend it out as well. So taking it out and just smoking it out again towards the tape. Just going to take a little bit of that colour around to the socket area. Just so the colours blend more together. Then I'm going to take this shade here in the bottom of the palette. And I'm just going to take that on a Spectrum A16. And we're going to pack that quarter of the way in. You can cut the crease if you wish to give it more a vibrant look. But I'm going to go with glitter and stuff, so I'm not really that bothered. But I'm just going to pack that on the lid. Then to just blend these colours together, I'm just going to take this little crown brush. So this is a C528. I'm just going to pull this colour over a bit. I'm just going to take that brush that had a bit of blue on it. Just pack a little bit more of that on. Don't think there's much extra on it. I just want to sort of blend the colours a little together as well. The extra blue. Go back in and take the little crown brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of that matte green shade that we used earlier and just put a little bit more of that in the crease. Just because I feel like we lost a little bit with the blue, but I just want to add a little bit more in there. Just to sort of bring it back to life a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to take the NYX Glitter Primer. I'm just going to pop that where we put this bluey, aqua-y shade. And I'm just going to take it on the same brush. So I'm just going to take this glitter. So this is also by Glitter by Chelsea and Abby. And I think it's in the shade Mesmerizing. I'm not too sure. They've actually stuck the names down on them now. So yeah, but this looks so pretty. And I feel like it's going to go with this look really, really well. So yeah, again, the same brush. Put that on top. So for face today, I'm going to take the Cover FX primer. So this is their Griffin primer. Just going to take a dollop of that. Put this all over the face. Then for foundation, I'm going to do the unthinkable and use the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Liquid Foundation. So obviously they say not to use primer, but you know what? I'm just going to try it out with one to see how I get on, because I've used way too much. Because I feel like I'm really oily by the end of the day, and usually foundation doesn't do that. So I'm hoping this is a nice like base to get it going. I know they said you don't need a primer, but I'm going with one. I'll leave my review up of this if you wanted to see it. So I didn't say the shade is Bisque, so I'm just going to blend that out with the Clarisonic. So for concealer today, I'm going to take the Cover FX concealer. So this is in the shade N Fair 2. Just like to dot this on like so. It's literally all you need with this concealer. It's fantastic. But before we blend that out, I'm just going to take the Rimmel Instant Duo Contour Stick in Light. So I'm going to take the contour side. And I'm also just going to take a little bit on my nose. But I'm going to take the JD Brady 180 brush. So I'm just going to take like the smaller side first. I'm just going to draw a thin line. And then I like to just come out down here a little bit. Then to blend out the contour, I'm just going to take the I'm dropping things. I'm just going to take the Clarisonic. So we're just going to blend out the concealer now. So this is a little mini Real Technique sponge. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pounce this in. And for bronzers today, I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics Brilliant Bronzer in Golden Girl. So this is what it looks like. I love the packaging on this. Oh, it's so sleek and beautiful. I haven't tried this out yet, but I'm super excited because I've heard really good things. So yeah, I'm just going to take that on a Crown Brush C07. And just bronze up the face. Then I'm just going to take the Hourglass Veil Retouching Fluid. I'm just going to put a little bit of that underneath part of my eyes. Take my finger and just blend that out. Then to set the under eyes, I'm just going to take the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. So this is in Translucent Light. And I'm going to take that on a Crown Brush C530 and really concentrate that on the under eye. I'm going to take a little bit of that on the T-zone area as well. And then for highlighter today, I'm going to take the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter. So I'm just going to take that on a Crown Brush C529. Then for blush today, I'm going to take the Benefit Cheek Fun palette. You can't get this palette anymore, but you can get all the shades. So this is Coralista at the bottom I'm going to take. And I'm going to take that on the same Crown Brush C07 and just put that on the cheeks. So to finish off the eyes, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a little bit of that blue shade that we used, that like metallic blue shade, on this Crown Brush C528. I'm going to put that quite close to the lash line, extend it out a little bit just to join more or less this blue shade that we've got going on here. I don't want to extend it more out than that. Just going to blend it out with that big Crown Brush. Then I'm going to take a little bit of that matte greeny shade on the same blush tri brush. I'm going to proper sort of stamp that underneath and extend that out just so it all joins together. And then see, we can take our brush and just blend a little bit more. And then I'm just going to take like this shimmer shade that we use and just pop that right on this inner corner bit. Blend that out. So annoying because this, I love how this eye can go join together, but because of my excess skin, like it won't join. Finish it off, I'm just going to take those transition shades that we took, stuff those along and around a little bit just to make sure everything's nice and blended. Then to highlight the inner corner, I'm going to go back into the loose highlighter from Glitter by Chelsea and Addy. I'm just going to take that on a Spectrum A12. So I'm just going to line the lower lash line with the Nip and Fab eye pencil in 04 Nude. So to set the face, I'm going to take the Pixie Glow Mist. So you have to give this a big shake. Just going to spray that all over. Then I'm just going to take a bit of the Over Decay All Nighter setting spray in Pollution Protection. So for mascara, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Double Extension Waterproof. And then for eyelashes, I have this little Ardell Wispy Lash. So I'm going to take the Baby Demi Wispies, which are right up here. I'm just going to apply those off camera and then I'll be right back. While we're waiting for the lash glue to dry, I thought I'd put on my lips. So I have the Hourglass. I think these are like the ultra slim something lipsticks. This is what they look like. So I have the shade I Wish. So I'm just going to apply that all over. Then I'm going to take the Jouer lip topper in Skinny Dip. So this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to apply it on top. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Oh.